Huh?
It's de-anchored.
Oh, so we have to be careful.
Yes.
Welcome to Memorable Sailing Channel. Crossing the Panama Canal was the starting of our journey around the world. We sailed to discover the world and to enjoy the people that we meet in the different countries. That is my husband Reg trying to be funny, and that's me trying to balance on the coconut tree. This is year 2020 and the starting of our new adventure around the world. We are currently in the French Polynesian and we enjoy every minute of it, from playing volleyball to sailing to the Tuamotus, hiking with friends, and spending amazing time with my husband Reg. Join our sailing family by subscribing to our channel. Let's get back into this video. So guys, you must be wondering why we are taking up our anchor manually. So our windlass is currently broken. As I was trying to take up the anchor, I didn't video that part, but as I was trying to take up the anchor, I realized that the windlass just got stuck, and that windlass was repaired in Fiji. We wanted to buy a new one, but we couldn't because we couldn't find one in Fiji. Plus, we tried to order one from France, and we weren't able to. So we ended up repairing this windlass, which didn't last, as you can see, because we repaired it and it only lasts, say, 4 months before it's broken again. And it's really frustrating because we paid close to $1,000 to get it repaired, and it's broken again. And we are thinking about either buying a new one here, or I don't think we can buy a new one here because we've been looking, so we might have to repair it until we go to Malaysia, and in Malaysia we can order one from the US, which can come in duty free, because if we order one here in Indonesia, we have to pay duty on it. So that's what's up, guys. Let's continue where the anchor is up, and we are off to our next anchorage here in Indonesia. So we are leaving Tual today. It break down in Australia where we can go and buy it, but it happened to break down in Tual, Indonesia. So this is it, and the anchor is there. We are leaving Tual, Indonesia. Bye bye, Tual. So these things, Red said they look like someone's house on the water. Remember in Curacao we used to see something like that, but they look more fancier.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, houses on the, not like that, but
like a house and a cabin.
Yeah.
Like there's houses in the middle, and they're all built similarly.
Yeah. So in the other place, that's what we see everywhere. When we were coming in the other night.
I have never seen these. I saw them during the night because they all have a light on them.
So guys, tell me if you ever see a house on the water like this. So it's like a little, the house is in the middle.
You know, the reason it's got a triangle like that, it's really because they've made a big platform. They want the platform to remain rigid, so they use a triangle.
But it's really houses.
Yeah, I think people live on those. They're like, why pay to be somewhere on land when I can be on the water with my house and maybe not even pay taxes or anything?
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of them.
There was a lot in the other town. Make sure you're looking to see that we're safe, huh?
Yeah. Best of this trip.
They said we're leaving already. How long have we been in Tual?
2-3 days.
2 3
days.
Yeah.
2 days. We arrived yesterday morning. We're leaving not even 3 days. Here a day and a half.
But it's alright. We already see what we need to see, and we want to continue.
Well, we have to make choices. Our choice is not to stay here.
Yeah.
Anchoring and de-anchoring is going to be a big problem, so let's make the best of it. Let's be somewhere where it's nice and we can stay there a week, 2 weeks. And we don't want to stay here 2 weeks.
So right now it's about 6 o'clock and we're heading to another anchorage here in Indonesia. We don't know where yet. It's going to depend on where the wind takes us. We're just setting up the sail. So guys, we're currently sailing, but since our windlass is not working, we have to set up a new anchoring system, which Reg decided to stop in the middle of the ocean since there's no wind and take off our chain off our original anchor. Tied up. That's Reg underneath there. And we're gonna set up this anchor. So we're gonna have a manual system until we can get a new windlass. So this is our little anchor that we're gonna use. Simple. So once Reg unhook the chain from the anchor, I will pull that chain in, and we're gonna take a piece of that chain to add to that our second anchor.
And we were planning on.
Huh?
We were planning on changing this chain anyways.
Yeah.
Whether it's a little shorter won't make a big difference.
Yeah. So Reg is saying that we're planning on changing, getting new chain. So even if we shorten it, okay. My time to pull it in. So now Reg under the chain. I'll be putting it in the chain. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Pull it in? Huh?
Yes.
Put on my other.
This needs to be replaced.
Okay.
So this really does not.
Okay, my job is done. Did my job. Just pull in the chain. It was easy. Now we're just coming back, and then we'll continue to our next anchorage. All these things. Ow. Thank God there's no wind, because if it was windy we couldn't have done this. Oh, you're not gonna put back up the dinghy?
No.
What, you're just gonna pull it?
No. I need to get up. I need to do work up there. I'm gonna do it if I don't do it.
Oh, but you need to go back in the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna retie the end of the chain to the anchor, the other anchor.
Okay.
Oh, not that I really have to. When I think of it.
Do you want the gloves?
Except I left my friggin' bike grips on there. So.
Do you need the gloves?
Yeah. We need to pull it out as much as we want, and we need to.
So you already put it out?
No, I'm not finished. Bring the tape here. Tape is there, sweetie.
Okay.
That's 3 meters, one whole length.
So that's what you need?
No, I need more than that. So that is 3 meters. I don't know, it needs to be held there.
Have the air?
Yeah, but what you don't. Okay, so you're gonna get all dirty too. This is not working. What the fuck?
Okay, I hold it.
Yeah, I know, but like, what are you holding? The end?
Yeah.
The end. Hold it to the beam. To the beam. the other one, take your foot off of it. Okay, so that's 3, it's 3 meters, so that's 9 meters so far. That's 9 meters. We're gonna go one more.
What we're currently doing is measuring piece of our old chain so we can cut it off and put it on the anchor that we will be using. We have 3 anchor, and the one we are currently using is our Ragnar, but our Ragnar is really heavy, so we don't really want to use it. So we're going to use our lighter anchor, and that's why we're measuring this chain so we can cut it off and we can use it for our new anchoring system.
Okay, any advice? I left the pliers in the dinghy. Even though it's only temporarily, but I wouldn't want to have to friggin' dive because I lost my friggin' anchor.
Yeah.
Okay, so this part is done. You still have to lift all that down when we lifted it. I don't know how that's going to go because that windless, it's made to be able to grab rope, huh? But it's going to be on top, so I don't know how that will work. The little thing underneath there needs to be replaced too. Remember I was telling you, it seems like it's hard to bring it up. And I think one of the reasons is that roller is split. It's finished. So I bought one. I should have bought 3, 4 from the looks of it. But I bought one. I've got a new one that I can replace that one with. I don't need to do it now, that's for sure. I can just leave the chain there. Because I don't know how that's going to go for wrapping it. You know, it's made that it should wrap around it to be able to grab the rope. Which would mean that it would have to come in underneath. But then the anchor thing is on top. If I use it on top, I guess I can just wrap it around that. One pulls on it, the other one will crank.
Okay.
We'll try to use it like that. Okay?
So your system is like this so far. So Reg,
well, and the
you
chain,
put that, and this is the chain
we'll have to pull the rest of the chain by hand.
that we're gonna be using, and he's gonna tie the rope to it. So that's what we're gonna use for a new anchoring system for now, since our windless is not working. Reg is so sweaty. It's hot.
Well,
Huh?
the other alternative is I remove the anchor, which is a freaking heavy piece of stuff. It's 33 kilos. So if I remove the anchor, I put it out somewhere. And that.
But you need to put something in the dinghy to remove the anchor.
Right?
You need to put something in the dinghy to remove the anchor. You don't want it to damage the dinghy, huh?
Yeah, but that would only be because I want to pass the rope the way it was, type of thing, you know? Use the top instead, which is what I'm going to use. Okay?
You're gonna leave the anchor there?
That rope I can probably do about 3 turns, because it's not a self-locking winch, you know? But the rope, I can have it on top, go around that 2-3 turns.
So we're gonna keep the rope on top instead of underneath?
Yeah, the rope is going to be on top. And but I'm not going to pass the chain back because I have to replace that roller. That roller's finished. And I should have bought more because there's a whole bunch of rollers, and some of them, the bottom one is definitely in bad shape. That one is still okay. That one, I don't know. I don't know if it's okay or not.
That's the
See,
roller.
those are things that will make it harder to lift. So maybe that's why we ruined our friggin' windlass, because these things are a lot more. They're not rolling. They're just thunk, thunk, thunk. That's what it felt like too. They're not. Let me get my glasses and I'll cut them. We'll have to rinse this off before everything rusts, because we'll have rust all over the place.
You finished?
I need my Townsville. And
Hot.
and I knew it.
Good morning, people. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. So we are currently in Temporada Marina. It's not the fanciest marina, but it do. Hello. That's a nice. This is a nice place. Look.
This is where we ordered.
What cows?
Another day of scootering. I am back on the scooter again. This time I am even more comfortable. I may look comfortable the last time, but I was a little shaky. But this time I'm even more comfortable, and Reginald decided to get her own scooter, and it's really exciting, and it allows us to go and explore places that we wanted to. The local here, as I said before, are really nice, and they just love meeting tourists and talk to us, and they love taking photos of tourists. That's one thing that I realize when you're in Indonesia, but I'm okay with it. So far, so good, and I'm loving it. If you don't know, we are currently in Sarang, which is a city. We come here so we can stock up on groceries and everything that we need. We were getting low on fuel, so this is a good place that we can stock up on our fuel and eventually go to the island, Raja Ampat, which we want to spend Christmas. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribe to my channel, go ahead and subscribe so you can see every time I post a new video. Bye!